Welcome back. We are on spouse number 18 of the Vampire Black Widow challenge, and everything is broken because of the ghosts. Okay. Um, so we are going to fix everything that is broken because we actually I kept complaining that I released their spirits, but actually what happened is this top shelf, because the urns aren't actually there, we we didn't release their spirits because they can't, because it's not placed on a shelf for real. I used move objects on to put them there. So what I'm going to have to do is move the urns and then release the spirit and then put them back. So in the future, when we move to the next shelf, I'm going to have to remember that we have to release the spirit before we place the urns. So I'm going to use the shelf, and actually I'm starting to get the hang of it. You'll be pleased to know. Um, Obviously not like this. I'm still a bit of an amateur, but I'm starting to figure it out. And it does take me a few tries, but I do get them where they're supposed to go. So here we go. That one's floating just a little. So we'll fix that. We are working on spouse number 18, which is Randy. So what we need to do is get her married to Randy, and then cheat on Randy, and then kill Randy. So we're going to do that. And also, yeah, I'm fixing this one again because it was floating. Like I said, I'm an amateur. We're also working on Luna's aspiration of successful lineage. And then Maddie and Aaliyah are now dating. So that is really good. And, we're all really happy for them. So what the goal here is to have Riley get an A in high school for Luna's successful lineage aspiration. But right now, since everyone's at school and work, we are going to get proposed to. So Randy is going to propose to Luna. Very nice. She says yes, of course. And I don't want to brag, guys, but look, we are already getting more than halfway from 6 to 7 million simoleons, and our goal is to get to at least 7 million, and I definitely think we'll be able to do that, especially with our money trees giving us like 50,000 a day, or yeah, 50,000 a day. So hopefully, we'll get to that soon, and we'll be taking money. Probably, I think there's still like 2 more people after this video in the household. I wonder if one day we'll get to the household that won the lottery. Like, is that possible for us to get their household funds? Will it remember that they won the lottery and that they have all this money? I don't know, but I want to. We'll see when we get there. And Luke is inviting over his cousin, I think. She lives in the house. I forget who she is exactly. I think she's his cousin. So these two are now married, very happy about it, and Riley needs to age up because it is his birthday. It was also Aaliyah's birthday, and I was literally going to bake them a cake, and she aged up on her own and then was like, "Everybody forgot my birthday." And it's like, "I'm sorry, Aaliyah. I was literally just about to make you a cake and you aged up." So that's not my fault. We have to do this quickly now before Riley also ages up. So Aaliyah will be baking the cake, which is a little mean because she didn't get a cake of her own. So she's a little salty about it, but that's okay. So she is going to bring the cake into the dining room. We'll put, oh my gosh, look at that cake. It is terrible. It's like, it's got like spots on it. It's so gross. Anyway, we are going to have a birthday party. So here we go. Everyone's, changing their outfits, and Riley is blowing out the candles. He's becoming a teen. Very nice. He's very happy about it. And what is on Maddie's head? What is on her head? I'm looking through the notifications to see if it will tell me, but it doesn't. It just doesn't tell me. It's just there. It's just, she's a Lego. What is happening? All right, well, this is how it is now. Oh, and then Charmaine has a bag over her head. Everyone's just not feeling great today. Everyone is not happy today. So we are inviting over, oh shoot, what's her name? No, we're inviting over a bunch of people for the birthday party. I was going to go for Selena, but instead we're going for Zach, who is upstairs playing on the computer. So we also have to be careful with Zach because he has a baby that doesn't live with him. So, but it is Tuesday, so bills have already been paid for this week. And then I was thinking, you know what? Maybe we should also have Aaliyah, start to work on her life a little bit. So Aaliyah wants to be a best-selling author, and she's going to join the writing career. So Maddie and Aaliyah are both trying to live their lives in the midst of all of this destruction. So, it's just something that's going on. But of course, the household is basically full. So Luna is going to have to decide which kids are getting the chop because I think, yeah, there is still one child left in this household that we're using. There are two adults and one child left. So we're going to have to start getting rid of some kids. And that is something that Maddie is very aware of now that she's started dating Aaliyah, who is on the chopping block. I mean, Maddie always knew that she was, potentially on the chopping block at any given time. But the fact that, the person that she loves is also now there is hard for her because she never really got close to anyone in the past because she knew that they wouldn't stay. Like she's close to her mom, but she knows that her mom's not going anywhere. So it's a lot. Also, I forgot to release Sydney's ghost. And apparently, you can't move anyone in during a party. So we had to wait until the birthday party was over to do that. So Aaliyah and Maddie are in the room, and Maddie is just kind of confiding in Aaliyah because she's like, I don't know what to do. Like, you're going to get killed soon. So they're thinking, and they're also working on their aspirations. So Maddie is working on the programming um, aspiration, the computer whiz aspiration, and also the tech guru career. So she is making apps and programming and all that stuff. And then Aaliyah is now reading a book because that is her job. She needs to read a book. And then she needs to write two books and write for an hour while inspired. So we're working on all that stuff. And also, we have Luna who is starting to cheat. And we have Randy, I forget her name, Randy coming up to catch her in the act, which she does and she's not happy about. And there's our bag child in the background there. So these two are definitely getting romantic and getting much closer. So then we have these two working on their aspirations. And Maddie still got that thing on her head. So now we are just having Riley. There are too many RY things here. Riley is going to need to get a skill to level 2. And luckily, because I have the Better Schools mod, he does learn skills while at school. But I was trying to think of what would be an easy skill to have him continuously work at. So I just picked logic because we can just sit him down at the chess table and leave him there. And I'm just checking out what is in the future for Luna because, we might need to be getting rid of Riley soon. So I wanted to see if we needed him for anything in the future, but we don't. She needs to mentor a child and then have a child get to the top of a career and complete an aspiration. So that is what's going on there. He is doing his homework. He needs to work very hard. And school is actually basically starting right now. So we are going to supercell on our money trees. Very happy about that. And then here we go. The kids are going to school, and it looks like Aaliyah is going to check the mailbox. And I'm so mad because Riley can get to a B student right now, except for that he doesn't have a level 2 skill. So hopefully the Better Schools mod will take care of that. And in the meantime, we are going to have Aaliyah working on her books. She needs to write two books. Also, it says that she has work right now, but she never wants to go. So in a second, I'll just re-queue up her writing. And since we are done with Randy, why don't you come down to the basement, Randy? I swear nothing bad will happen. You're totally fine. Honestly, I like the gunshot one the best because it's quicker than all the other ones. So here we go. Goodbye, Randy. It was nice knowing you. Thank you for coming to the household and bringing your lovely children. And hey, Grim Reaper. So we have her working on her books now. She's just writing a couple of children's books. Her writing skill is not high enough to get anything else. So we are then going to paint a portrait of our dear, um, what's his name? Zach. Zach is his name. And he does not look happy. Even though he's happy, his picture does not look happy. But you know what? You win some, you lose some. Also, I forgot to take some pictures for the family tree, so we're going to have to use some paintings, like screenshots of the paintings in the basement as um, the in the family tree. So we're just going to accept that because I totally forgot. But anyway, we are finished with our picture. Looks very nice. And we're going to put it downstairs. We are already working on filling up this room. I'm so excited about that. So that is great. And what else? The kids are home. He did get to be a student, but he needs to now get a skills to level 3. So we're going to have him work on the chess board in order to do that. And I'm just going to hit pause and let it catch up with itself for a second. And then Maddie needs to program. She also needs to get to level 5 of the Tech Guru career and go on the computer for like 100 hours or something. So she's working on that. And then probably, here we go, Aaliyah is now home. So she needs to read books for her career and needs to write books. So after she gets the 2 books done, she has to then write 5 good books, I think. And then, um, shoot, what was the other thing? I forget now. We'll have to check it out in a second. But everyone is busy doing their thing. Like Riley's doing his homework, Aaliyah is reading her book, Maddie is programming. So I figured Luna might as well do a painting and just kind of, spend her time making something nice. So I'm just letting my simulation lag fix itself again. So here we go. Do your homework, Riley. We need you to get an A in school, please. Also, it's going to be the kids' birthdays pretty soon. Not quite yet, but soon. And, oh, Maddie completed an app. So she needs to spend like 2 more hours on the computer. Not really that bad. We need Aaliyah to read that book. She's only at 25%. But she walked away from it. Okay, well, you know what? Come back. Come back. Okay, she doesn't want to read the book. That's fine. That's okay. We're just gonna move on. We have plenty of computers in this house. You need to write some more books. So, um, okay, thank you, Maddie, for making some space. We appreciate it. And what else? Okay, Luna is painting her picture. We're gonna check the mail, just doing a few here and there's. We still have a little bit of time left, so we will take Riley's picture so that we can make a painting. He was eating cake, which I think is funny to get his picture with him eating cake. Aaliyah is working on her books. Yeah, she's not done with the 2 books yet, so we'll get there in a second. Riley is so ready for that A in class, so hopefully we'll get that soon. Oh, negative interaction. Okay, well, that's fine. You're going to die soon anyway. And I don't know who knocked over a trash can. Who is that? This is my problem with the ghosts. Who is that? It's him. Oh, so remember when I said the rows? This top row over here also had the same problem. So we're gonna say goodbye to Ralph and also Paxton's ghost. To tell you the truth, I'm a little I'm reluctant to let Paxton's ghost go, but I don't want him to terrorize my house. So there's that. And then I'm going to make an attempt to use the shelf to put these back, except for the part where I immediately mix them up. You can see right here I put Ralph's in front of Paxton and Paxton's in front of Ralph, and then I realize my mistake. And then we try to fix it. There we go. Okay, so there we go. All of the graves are finally taken care of, hopefully, maybe. And our money trees are ready to be harvested, so that's great. That's what I like to see. My kids are doing well in school. They're all learning their skills. So we're actually working on a lot right now because we're working on 3 aspirations, which involves a 4th person. And somehow, again, the ghosts have broken the shower. Okay, that's fine. Someone's crying in bed. Don't know who it is. And Maddie is doing pretty good with her skills. She did get her vampire lore skill up and got resistant to sunlight in between videos here. And Maddie is going to work. I was thinking about scrapping that painting, then I was like, maybe I'll keep it. And then Maddie gets home last, so then I was like, okay, we're scrapping it because I need to take some more painting picture things. So here's the maid who somehow can't get in the house. We are having someone go get the mail. There he is. It's Zach. We're going to empty out some inventory stuff. And she's reading her book again. One day she'll actually finish a book. And okay, where are they going? Don't know. So then we are going to have the kids come home from school. She's going to be writing a book, another book, her 3rd book. And then I'm getting a notification that it's the kid's birthday. So I'm like, okay, we're going to have Luke and Charmaine age up. Also, thank you, Riley got an A in high school, so we're moving on. And now, we're thinking that we can, start to move on here. So Luna is starting to prepare for what will be, another potential death in the family. And Maddie knows that this means that maybe Aaliyah is going to get killed. And so Maddie is at work, so she can't do anything. We're going to age up the kids right now. And actually, Aaliyah was talking to Luna, and Aaliyah is also a vampire, by the way. And then I think Charmaine is a spell caster, and Luke is a vampire. And I don't know who that is. So we are going to get portraits of the other 2 children. Here we go. Luke's portrait. And it'll go, we'll actually fill up our 2nd case with portraits. So that's good. And I'm trying to have Maddie get her computer stuff done, but she just doesn't want to go to this computer for some reason. I have to sit her down in the chair and then put her on the computer. It's very confusing. And then we are having Aaliyah publish a book. We are going to put this picture downstairs and get a picture of Charmaine. I don't know what she's wearing, but it's super glitchy. That's what happens when you download too much CC, friends. No, come back. Okay, we need to try this again. Come back. She actually looks so much like her mom. Wow. So she smiled nicely for the picture. We're going to put Luke's picture down here and then Charmaine's picture. So Maddie got home from work and she's like, I got to talk to my mom because I'm really scared that she's going to kill Aaliyah. Also, we can afford 2 more money trees, so of course we're going to do that. And so she's talking to her mom and she's like, hey mom, can we talk? Charmaine, can you leave the room? Can you get out? So she's talking to her mom and she's like, I really love Aaliyah. I want to be with Aaliyah. And okay, well, everyone comes back into the room. Everyone is coming into this room. Anyway, she's telling her mom that she loves Aaliyah and that she wants to be with Aaliyah. And Luna is like, well, you know that you're both going to have to die eventually. And Maddie goes, but I want to be with her at least for now. Like, if as long as we can be together, I want to be together. So Luna says, well, fine. You both can live if you kill all three of your siblings. Because we need to make room in the household. That's just how it goes. We've got to do some culling, and someone's gotta get done in. So that's the deal. She says, you and Aaliyah can live a little longer. Well, she's not going to kill Maddie anytime soon. This is the part where I realized I didn't take portraits of any of the kids. Anyway, she's like, you and Aaliyah can live if you become responsible for getting rid of the children in this household. So Maddie agrees, even though it's hard for her, but she's killed her sibling before, so except this time they're innocent siblings, but you know, she's just like, I gotta do what I gotta do if I want to live my life the way I want to. So Luna agrees to let Aaliyah live for now, but she reminds Maddie that Aaliyah is a vampire, so she's gonna live forever unless she's killed. So Luna is saying that she's not going to support Maddie and Aaliyah's relationship if Aaliyah is a vampire. So she tells Maddie, if you find a way to cure Aaliyah of being a vampire, I will let her live till natural death. So until she becomes an old lady and dies. So Maddie agrees to go on this quest to find out how to cure vampires. So that is where we're going to start off in the next one with spouse number 19. And then also with Maddie beginning her quest to find a cure for vampires. And also Maddie and Aaliyah and Luna working on their aspirations. I actually think we'll be able to get through most of Luna's aspiration in the next one because the only one she can actively do is mentor 3 times. After that, it becomes all in Maddie's hands. So here we go. The rest of the family talking. The beautiful wall of portraits here. It's looking very nice. So that is what's going on there. I'm really excited that we're adding in these side stories. But also, I will catch you guys in the next one.